Let me tell you something nobody talks about when you're broke. It's not the empty bank account that breaks you. It's the exhaustion. It's checking your balance 3 times before buying lunch. It's doing quiet mental math at the grocery store. Can I afford this, or do I put it back? It's declining a friend's birthday dinner and making up an excuse because saying, I can't afford it, for the 5th time feels worse than the hunger. And the advice you keep getting? Just save more, make a budget, track every dollar. That advice sounds great when you already have money. When you don't, it just adds guilt to an already exhausting situation. Today, I want to share something different. Something that actually works when you're starting from zero. Not zero as in, I only have a little. Zero as in nothing is left at the end of the month, and I don't know why. It's called the $50 rule. And it sounds too simple to be real, but I'm going to show you exactly why it works, why everything else fails first, and why this one habit, done consistently, can completely change your financial identity. First, let's clear something up. You are not broke because you are irresponsible. You are not broke because you lack discipline. And you are definitely not broke because you buy coffee. You are broke because nobody ever taught you how money actually works. And then the world handed you bills, subscriptions, inflation, and inconsistent income all at the same time and said, figure it out. Here's what's actually happening right now. The cost of basic living, rent, food, transport, has increased dramatically in the last 5 years. But wages for most everyday jobs have barely kept pace. So people aren't spending more on luxuries. They're spending more on survival and calling it lifestyle inflation. And here's the trap nobody explains. When every dollar is already spoken for, saving feels impossible. Not because you're weak, because there's genuinely nothing left. You can't save from empty. So what do most people do? They wait. They tell themselves, when I get a raise, I'll start. When things settle down, I'll save. When I'm more comfortable, I'll finally get serious. That day never comes, because the problem isn't the amount. The problem is the habit was never built. The $50 rule doesn't fix your income. It fixes your habit. And fixing your habit is the only thing that actually changes the outcome. You've probably tried saving before. Most people have. Maybe you set up an automatic transfer, 10% or 20% of every paycheck straight to savings. Felt responsible, felt mature. Then 4 days later, an unexpected bill hit, and you moved the money back. Then you felt like a failure. Or maybe you tried a budgeting app. You input your income, your categories, your limits. You stuck to it for 9 days. Then real life happened. A birthday, a car issue, a bad week, and the app became something you felt guilty about opening. Or someone told you to build a 6-month emergency fund, and you thought, I can't even build a 6-day one. None of these methods are wrong. They're just built for people who are already financially stable, people who already have a savings habit, already have breathing room, already have a foundation. They're level 5 advice handed to someone standing at level 0. What you need isn't a strategy. What you need first is a win. A small, repeatable, undeniable win that proves to your own brain, I can do this. That's what the $50 rule is built for. Here is the rule. Simple as I can make it. Every time money comes in, paycheck, side gig, freelance job, cash from a family member, tax refund, anything. You take $50 and move it to a separate savings account before you do anything else. Not after rent, not after groceries, not if there's anything left over. First, $50 moves first. That's the whole rule. Now I know what you're thinking. $50 isn't going to save me. That's nothing. And you're right that $50 alone won't make you wealthy. But that's not the point, at least not yet. Here's what $50 actually does. It creates a boundary, a psychological line between the money that runs your life and the money that's building your future. That boundary is what's been missing. When you move $50 first, your brain is forced to figure out the rest with what remains. And almost every time, you manage. Maybe tighter than usual, maybe with less comfort, but you manage. And the moment you manage once, something shifts. You realize you can do it. You realize $50 leaving didn't destroy you. You realize you have slightly more control than you thought. Do that 10 times, and you have $500. And $500 changes everything. Not because it's a fortune, but because it's proof. It's the first real evidence your brain has ever had that you are someone who saves. Here's how to set it up correctly so this actually sticks. Step 1. Open a brand new account, not the one you've been using. A fresh account starting at 0. Name it something that means something to you. Freedom Fund, Future Me, The Vault, Finally account. Something that gives you a feeling when you see it. Most banks let you do this in under 5 minutes online. Step 2. Make the transfer manual, on purpose. I know every piece of advice says automate your savings. Not this time, not yet. You need to feel yourself moving that $50. You need to watch the number in that account go up with your own hands. You need to build the neural connection between money came in and $50 moves out. That connection is the habit. You can't build it if a computer does it for you. Step 3. Never touch it for non-emergencies. This account is not for treats. It's not for a sale you found. It's not for a night out when you're a little short. Real emergencies only. Car, health, job loss, genuine crisis. The discipline of not touching it is exactly what builds the financial identity you're after. Step 4. When $50 starts feeling small, increase it. Once your brain stops flinching at $50 disappearing, try $75. Then $100 on good months. The $50 is the floor, not the ceiling. There are 3 real reasons the $50 rule works when everything else doesn't. Reason 1. It's small enough to start, but big enough to matter. $20 is so small, your brain barely registers it. $200 is big enough to cause anxiety. $50 sits in the sweet spot, noticeable enough to feel real, manageable enough not to cause panic. It's the Goldilocks number for building a savings habit from scratch. Reason 2. It changes your identity, not just your balance. Here's what most financial advice misses. The problem isn't math, it's story. The story you tell yourself about who you are with money. I'm bad with money. I always spend everything. I've tried and failed. That story runs on autopilot. And as long as it does, your actions follow it. The $50 rule interrupts that story. Every time you move that money and leave it alone, you're writing a new one. I saved this month. I've been saving for 3 months. I'm someone who builds things. Identity changes slowly, but it changes. And once it does, everything else gets easier. Reason 3. It gives you breathing room. And breathing room changes decisions. Studies consistently show that people with even small financial cushions make measurably better decisions. They take smarter career risks. They negotiate better. They say no to bad opportunities. They stop making desperate choices just to survive the week. The $50 rule isn't just saving money. It's buying yourself the mental space to start thinking clearly about money for the first time. Let me be honest with you. The $50 rule will not make you rich overnight. It won't pay off your debt by itself. It won't fix everything. But it will do something those things can't do for you. It will prove, to you, not anyone else, that you are capable of building something. That money doesn't have to disappear the moment it arrives. That you are not trapped in the pattern you've been in. Someone started this rule with absolutely nothing saved. 8 months later, they had $900 in an account they had never touched. Then, their phone screen cracked. They paid for the repair in cash, from their own savings, without borrowing from anyone, without a credit card, without panic. They said it wasn't even about the phone. It was the first time in their adult life they had handled a problem without going backwards financially. That's the real prize, not millions, not retirement at 40, just forward. Finally, consistently, forward. Start today. Open the account. Move the $50. Do it before you finish this video if you can. Your future self isn't asking you for perfection. They're just asking you to start. If this hit different for you today, subscribe and share it with one person you know who needs to hear this. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for someone is just show them where to begin.